Hi everyone, and welcome to MasterChef. Wrong show. Hi everyone, and welcome to The First Time Father. I'm Josh. I'm the guy that's doing the 30-day challenge of carb cycling, trying to drop weight and win this challenge whilst still being able to train in the same way that I normally would, prepping for that half marathon. So today we get to talk about food. It is without a doubt my favorite topic. Especially at the moment, I've been trying to find new... Is that your 2 cents, is it? So food. Since I've started this challenge, I've been gradually finding new ways of eating and snacking because I love both of those things. So this carb cycling is completely different to how I normally eat. We're challenging ourselves, and it has been a challenge on particularly some low carb days. So I've just pulled out of my fridge, freezer and pantry 10 foods plus a bonus one of either foods or snacks that I've been leaning towards so far for this challenge. We'll start off with number one. My go-to at the moment is pork crackle. The macros on this, protein is per serving is 10 grams and fat per serving is 9 grams. And there is no carbs. That's per serving. There's 2 servings. Let's be real, no one's eating half a packet. We're all eating the full thing. So that's 20 grams of protein, 20 grams of fats, no carbs. That's a good snack right there for something like this carb cycling. This is a high fat snack. I'm struggling personally with getting in all my fats. So a lot of these snacks will be higher in fat. Number 2, the second thing I've been having every day, and I've already mentioned it, is the aeroplane jelly, specifically the sugar-free, low-calorie jelly. I've been having it in a container that looks like this, a bowl the size of my head, 500 ml of water goes into that, and just one of the sachets from in here. Noting that on the information, it says that there's 8 servings per packet, and there's not. Each satchel apparently has 4 servings. That's not a thing. If you're an adult, it's gonna be 4 servings. Which is fine. It's 7 calories per serve. You've got 1.6 grams of protein, 0 fats and 0 carbs. And I have this before bed. Both these first two are specifically on my low carb days because my fats are higher for the pork crackle. My carbs are obviously lower, which gives me the jelly as my dessert. Number 3, I want to share with you my favorite protein bar of all time. I've tried out a heap of protein bars over the years, and I can safely say that these are the best tasting protein bars I've ever had. If you have a great tasting protein bar that you absolutely love, leave us a comment, tell me what it is so I can buy it and then eat it, and then I'll let you know what I think. The Muscle Nation protein bars. Now these things are just amazing. There's so many different flavors, and the calories we're looking at, 208 calories per bar, 18 grams of protein, 6 grams of fat and 3 grams of carbs. So I normally keep a couple of protein bars in the baby bag so that when I go out with Zeph, I've got something to eat. He's got his bottles, I've got my protein bars. Number 4 is another snack that I've been having at night as a dessert style option, Lint Chocolate. Specifically, dark chocolate. This one's the 85% cacao. Protein, 2.5 grams, fat, 9.2 grams, and carbohydrates, 4 grams. So that's a really good macro layout for your low carb days where your fat is going to be higher and you can afford to splurge a little bit on the fat side of the house whilst keeping your carbs down. Noting that with this, the dark chocolate on the lower end, so we're going down to the 70% or 75%, that was significantly higher in the carbs. And then again, if you go down to milk chocolate, it's even higher again. So that's why I looked at all their macro layouts, and this is the best one for me personally for my low carb days. Number 5, avocados. I've been eating so many of these lately. On my low carb days, which are really high in fat for me, and I struggle to get my fat in, I'm pretty much smacking 1 avocado a day, and it works out great because baby Zeph has avocado at his meal timings. So we just sit there and eat avocado together. Easy. Number 6 is Chobani Greek yogurt. Make sure you get the plain stuff, which is the blue labeling. This for macros is great. 17 grams of protein, under 1 gram of fat, and under 8 grams of carbs. I put it on top of my nachos or on top of any other meal that I would be normally putting sour cream on top of. I love sour cream and sweet chili, but in the last 6 months, I've subbed out my sour cream for the Greek yogurt. This is macro friendly for both of my days, and you're getting all that protein in. There's people out there that I know are struggling with their protein intake. Literally, just have 200 grams of this. You've got 20 grams of protein in, and I guarantee you won't be full after that. So number 7, I think is going to be a little bit controversial. Brussels sprouts. Now, it's a great side to your meal that you're having, or as a snack. And that's my favorite thing, is to snack. So how I do it is I cut them in half, put them in a bowl, extra virgin olive oil in there, a decent amount on my low carb days, because there's a lot of fat in that oil. Decent amount of oil in there, then salt and pepper, mix it all up, put them in the air fryer until they're crispy. Then you got some crispy Brussels sprouts. Don't forget, I've got a really awesome dessert and snack option that I have for you after number 10, so stick around. So number 8 is cauliflower rice. You don't need to buy the actual bag of cauliflower rice. You can literally get cauliflower and blend it, and you got the same thing. But if you buy the bag, the protein content is under 1 gram, fat content is also under 1 gram, carbohydrates is 1.3 grams. There's multiple servings per bag, but if you're like me and you want to feel full, you're either going to do it in half bag increments or full bag increments, like my dinner tonight. It's going to be a full bag of this, 200 grams of chicken, and some avocado. Number 9 is what I've been using for my pizza nights. My pizza base, low carb, high protein pizza base. I just got it from Woolworths, this one. Macro breakdown is 10 grams of protein, fat 2 grams, and 16 grams of carbs. Now, there's 4 servings per packet here, but I can't help myself, and there's no way I'm eating a quarter of a pizza. It's gonna be a struggle for me to even stop at half. So I save this for my high carb days, and that's when I've been having my pizza nights. Number 10 is something I've been doing for a long time now. Instead of actual pasta, because you can't have that on low carb days, well, it depends on how low your carbs are, but I know I can't actually have real pasta. So fettuccine edamame pasta. For the sake of calories, the little sacrifice in taste is definitely worth the volume and feeling full. To me anyway, it is. So I have half a packet of this. So for half a packet, the protein is 15 grams, the fats is 3 grams, and carbohydrates is 4 grams. This is a great substitute, so you can still have, say, spaghetti bolognese or a chicken pasta dish on your low carb days. So the way I'll do it is normally half a packet of this and then a few zucchinis all zoodled up. Baby Zeph wanted to be involved in the video. Sorry about that. So I mix half a packet of the edamame pasta with about 2 to 3 zucchinis that I put in our zoodle machine. There's heaps of different ways to do this. We can go through another video. If you don't have a machine, you can literally do it with your knife or a peeler that you would normally use to, say, peel your carrots. So 2 or 3 of these with half a packet of this. Stuff all carbs. Now the bonus dessert option, which is by far my favorite out of all these options. You just can't eat it every day. Or maybe you can if it fits your macros. So Halo Top ice cream. Personally, I like the taste of it, but I don't like all of their flavors. Some of the flavors are hit and miss, so I think it's important to know which ones are the good ones. So personally, the brownie butter is my favorite, and the cookies and cream and strawberry cheesecake are both awesome options as well. They actually taste creamy. All 3 of them taste creamy, especially if you leave them out a little bit on your bench before you go to eat them. They're a little bit creamy, and I think they taste pretty damn good considering how many calories is in a full tub. Only 360 calories. So they're all about the same. On the nutritional information, it says that there's 4 servings per packet. Let's face it, it's not. There's only 1 or 2 servings here. So if you do the full tub, it's about 12 grams of protein, 12 grams of fat, and 44 grams of carbohydrates. So that's why I don't have them on my low carb days, because that would be half my day's worth of carbs almost. So high carb day, go for it, okay? These are an awesome option. And like I said, these 3 flavors, awesome. You cannot go wrong. So there's my top 10 and my bonus one, which is actually my favorite, options of snacks that you can do if you want to work out your calories and macros. If you were to do carb cycling to see if you could fit in one of the Halo Top ice creams or a block of chocolate, then head over to my video on how to calculate your macros for carb cycling. It doesn't waste any of your time. It's in depth and explains it really well, and you'll be on your way to carb cycling and eating whole tubs of ice cream every other day. As always, I hope you got something out of this video, even if it was just to look at the cute baby. Oh, is that right? You think you're cute? So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.